Well, good afternoon, Jorge.
Hi, Nick. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. So Assen approaches, special track, special memories, and what a championship we have this year.
Yes, was crazy, because our prediction for Sachsen, more or less, was in terms that Marc Márquez will win the race, or at least he will fight for the win. But finally, everything changed, and he had many difficulties, many crashes, and not good speed. So that's why I always say this is MotoGP. Everything is possible, and we have to be aware for everything, no?
How must Marc feel going into the Assen race? Crashes, a bike he doesn't trust. So the toughest situation he has faced, I think.
Yes, for sure. He had many crashes and even injuries in the past, but I think a situation so difficult and so complicated, and with that lack of feeling on the bike, I think he never got it, no? And it's a new experience for him. The time and the patience will help Marc to recover from that one.
And interesting, I don't know if you've seen Jack Miller's comments this week about riders moaning too much about the bikes and not working hard enough with the factory. He was, as always, pretty adamant what he thought.
Well, we know how it's Jack when he speaks. Sometimes it's very funny. Sometimes the comments that he made for other people or for other teams is not very likable, especially for the ones who receive that. But I think everyone complains when have a very difficult moments. Everyone is angry and sometimes are hot. So it's not a matter that some of them are complaining and some of them they are not complaining. If you see the history, every rider had complained one day or another, and I think we have to respect the other riders, no?
And Assen, you won there 4 times, and 1125, 250s, a MotoGP win, but I will never forget 10 years ago, I think it was 2013, you crashed on Thursday. We thought that was it for the weekend, but not for Jorge Lorenzo, was it? Please, you flew to Barcelona and then returned and raced.
Yes, has been a day I will never forget. For sure, I will have always very clearly in my mind. Many spectators who saw the race also, they will not forget that race and what I did, because I think it will never happen again. The rules have changed in a medical point of view. Now they are much more strict to allow the rider to compete. In my case, was a mix of craziness and being a hero, honestly.
Yeah,
bravery. So I was 25 years old. I didn't want to lose points to Casey and Marc. So I felt so good when I wake up from the operation, and I said, let's go to Assen. And all that I imagine in my head one day before the race, it happens on the race. And for sure, it's an example of the power of the mind, the power of the will, that the imaginations creates the reality, no?
Well, Jorge, good to talk to you as always. I will never forget 10 years ago and that ride at Assen with the collarbone. But thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Nick. See you next time, and let's hope that you enjoy a nice weekend in Assen.
Thank you, Jorge.